I am Beth McPherson Thompson, and I am from Northeast Pennsylvania.
And Beth, what brings you here?
I am here as a follow-up to Level 1.
Okay. And so you did the Level 2 practitioner training.
I did the Level 2 practitioner training this past week as well as the retreat.
Great. And what did you think?
Oh my. One of the insights that I had is Level 1, in my world, Level 1 opened my eyes, and Level 2 opened my heart.
That's great. Did you do any sessions while you were here?
I did. It was, we did our triads within the class, but I also did a crossfire. And I remember telling them that it was like walking from the dungeon to the guillotine. And I told my husband those 2 hours were the longest month I've ever endured.
And how did it turn out?
I left there a completely different person than when I went in. They truly, truly, truly took me places that I never believed I could go or that I would go. Core beliefs that I have held about myself, my place within my family, the pain that was surrounding those beliefs. It is truly a story now. It's a history, it's a story, but it doesn't hurt. All of that is gone.
That's awesome. And Beth, would you recommend the Level 1 and Level 2 trainings to people?
Oh, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I've been talking with the people that I volunteer with back home, and I keep saying, you need to do this. If I weren't in the county, in fact, in Northeast Pennsylvania, I am the only person that I know that does FasterEFT. I think I'm only the third person in the state of Pennsylvania that is certified at any level of doing FasterEFT. And having come from a background of Reiki, reconnection, emotion code, and traditional EFT, I have found this to be far and above, so much more. There's more depth, there is more meaning, there is more clarity, there is healing, and there is closure. There is a fundamental change that happens, and it's not just in your mind. It is at the core of your being. And when that change happens, you cannot and you are not the same person that you were before.
How do you see FasterEFT playing into your future?
I cannot envision any future that I may have that FasterEFT is not a very integral part of it. The volunteer work that I do, I work with sexual abuse survivors, domestic violence survivors, as well as inmates in the prison, male and female both. And what I have seen, the impact that it has specifically on that population is a very unempowered. They're in places that they truly, truly believe that everybody else has more power than they do. When they learn, grasp, and use FasterEFT, it changes them. It changes what they want, what they believe they can have, what they're willing to do to achieve those beliefs. And given that history, and given what I see, why would I ever want to not have this in my life? Why would I ever not want to share it?
That's great. Beth, lastly, you've attended 2 live seminars.
Yes.
How do you what do you think of Robert G. Smith, the man?
Oh, that's such a loaded question. 4 months ago, my first seminar, I wasn't sure whether he was for real or whether he was just an egotistical asshole. And if it had not been for what I had seen happen, and the changes, the fundamental changes that I saw him when he worked with other people, I would have walked away. I did a lot of tapping on why was that perception so real for me. And I came out, it was my belief system. It had nothing to do with him. He just made a great target. I have found him to be, this time round, looking at it with completely different eyes, that he is genuine, he is authentic. There is a caring in him that I think I've only ever seen in maybe one or two people in my entire life. And that's inspiring. There, where I thought, what I thought was arrogance, I see as it's really a humble confidence and a belief in this method. So, yeah, my opinion changed a lot.
Well, Beth, thank you very much for your testimony.
Thank you so much.